What if you could have access to the same investment data that professional traders have for just a fraction of the cost? Bloomberg and Reuters terminals are nearly $2,000 a month, a new platform that allows you to monitor the market and your investments in real time. Say they have your data for only $95 a month. Morgan Downey, CEO of Money.net, joins me now in the studio. Morgan, so how are you able to provide so much market data at a fraction of the cost of your competitors?
Well, the way I would almost put it the reverse, that there's been so little competition in this space for almost 20, 25 years now. Obviously, Bloomberg and Thomson Reuters have historically dominated that platform. And those companies, they've got a lot of fat in those organizations, and they have not passed on any kind of technological innovations over the past 15, 20 years onto their customers. And so those organizations are very old, clunky kind of products. They're not very modern. And so we're a brand new startup company. We build everything from scratch, and it's all using the latest technology. And so we're able to do things much more efficiently than those kind of legacy entities. I make the analogy that it's kind of like an airline. If you buy a new jet engine, you can run that burn much less fuel than an airline from 15 years ago. And so Bloomberg and Thomson Reuters are like the airlines from 15, 20 years ago, and they're not very efficient. Absolutely.
So for the average investor, does this new platform put them on a level playing field with the investment pros?
Yeah, for sure, it does. Yeah, it's over the years, investors have gotten a lot more access to the same data and information that Wall Street traders get, be it news, price data, fundamental economic data, or corporate fundamental data. Investors now have got, for a much more affordable price compared to all those legacy products, they can now get the same information, and very often even better information than on those legacy products. And we have some content that is actually not available on Thomson Reuters and Bloomberg. And so it's the whole dynamics of this industry, the market for market data, is changing very rapidly. And I think that over the next 2 or 3 years, I think that those companies, there's a question of why should they even be in those charging those amounts any longer.
Absolutely. So say I have an investment in Apple stock. How can I use Money.net to analyze my investments?
Sure, yeah. You've got, you can obviously look at the fundamentals of Apple itself, its earnings, its current earnings per share, its historical earnings. You can do comparables analysis looking at the industry in which, versus Samsung and other comparable entities. You may have, maybe you've got an Excel spreadsheet that you want to kind of fill with data on corporate fundamentals. You can do that very easily using Money.net. And you can basically create almost as if you've got your own unique analysis. You can create that using Money.net. Whereas if you just go to the Apple Investor Relations website or to one of these, Google or something like that, you get very basic data. We've got the full, rich depth of information to help you make a trading or investment decision. And historically, as I mentioned, that data has not been available to retail investors, and we're opening that market up to those kind of customers.
Excellent. Sounds like a really interesting product. Thank you. Morgan Downey, CEO of Money.net, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Valerie Young, and you're watching The Street.